Of course, our contract period, ended in March, around March, yeah. So I feel like, like I said, every good thing must come to an end. I feel like this is where we're supposed to part ways. Good morning, guys. My name is Noriega Reginald, and I'm not gonna take a lot of your time because I know we don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna go straight to it. Yeah. My sincere and utmost gratitude and appreciation to all media houses and stakeholders for gracing us with your presence today. The reasons for this press briefing today is to do an official statement on the press release through an Instagram post by my big brother, artist and Kenyan superstar Otile Brown, dated 6th June 2023. I must first start by saying it's very crystal evident that all good things must come to an end. It is official that my time working with my brother Otile Brown as his management, notably his business manager, has finally come to an end after 6 solid years of a remarkable era of collaboration and partnership. To echo his words, I'm super grateful for the journey, the memories, and the success. We've shared so many great memories together, traversed the whole world together on a business capacity, through our Middle East tours, Australian tour, Baby Love Europe tour, the UK and United States of America tour. We have also achieved immense business success as a brand and also on a personal capacity, and for that I'm very grateful. I want to thank Otile Brown for being such a great artist, a business partner, and most importantly, a friend. I do not see a better decorated artist, a true icon, a musical genius, and a legend in the making. To Otile Brown's official team, DJ Osama, Calvin's Photography, Tony Arms, the Dynamic Band, all in-house producers under the guidance of Ihaji Medit, social media team under Kulha and Derek, the legal team led by Mr. Kibiru, the technical team. It's been an absolute pleasure and honor working alongside you all. Your dedication to the brand is unmatched and unprofound. Best of luck with the new management. Last but not least, I want to thank, most importantly, the fans, the supporters of the brand, media houses, all business entities, all corporate partners, brands, fellow artists, and promoters across the world for amazing business relations we enjoyed during my tenure as Otile Brown's management. We couldn't have accomplished what we did without you. Salute. Noriega Donson, CEO and founder, RKC Cartel. Thank you. Now I'd like to invite the press for any questions.
Hi, good morning, Noriega.
Morning to you, Mungai.
Of course, you've been seeing, we saw the post from Otile Brown, and you as well confirmed that you guys have parted ways. Maybe for clarification, do you mind telling us why it happened? Is it that the end of your contract came, or what happened exactly?
What I'd like to say is, of course, our contract period, ended in March, around March, yeah. So I feel like, like I said, every good thing must come to an end. I feel like this is where we're supposed to part ways.
Has it affected your relationship with him as a brother?
No, not really. There's no problem between me and Otile. Yeah.
Okay, would we expect to see you maybe supporting him, maybe during his events and everything?
In what capacity exactly? There's no support. Support is wide. When you say like when it comes to event, what do you mean exactly?
Okay, maybe as an event, do we expect to see you with their support his work, attend maybe?
Of course, in terms of support, now it's going to be like in different capacities. When he has events, am I free? You understand? Will I have that time to go? Because at the end of the day, I'm a businessman. I have, like you see, I have a record label, the RKC Cartel, which we're going to be launching very soon, and I want to focus on building the brand. So in terms of that kind of support, there's a lot that's going to be dependent on that, but there's no issue. If ever there's a good event and we have time, we can definitely come and support.
Okay, you mentioned about having a record label.
Yeah.
Do you have the artists that you've already identified that you're going to work with, or you're yet to do that?
So currently the RKC Cartel record label has 2 artists. One, I think if you follow my work, one is called Lexel, yeah? He's a very good artist, young, fresh talent. And then the other artist, I'm not going to say the name, but she's based in the US. She's a really great talent. When we do the launch in the next coming few months, which I believe we're going to extend an invitation to you guys, then we can talk more about the artist. But for now, we have Lexel, and we have a new song called Don't Give Up featuring Jovial. Kindly go and support. Yeah. Okay,
talking of record label in our country, we have a few of them that are doing well.
Yeah.
Most of the time, still the record label come and go. Unfortunately, we don't do so well. People can tell us what are some of the strategies that you are coming to ensure that this label will sustain the artist and also it's going to be on another
level. I'll start by saying, the reason why most record labels, I feel like they don't really do well, or they don't stay for long, is because there's a lot that goes into the music business. Yeah, as you can see, I have at least 7-8 years of experience in the music business, right? That means I've been learning a lot. I've been working on just understanding the business. Most people don't understand the music is actually business. People just feel like, oh, I need to sign an artist, and then I just need to push him, and then that's it. For me, I took 7 good years to start my first record label, because it's always a learning lesson. You have to learn, you have to better yourself, you have to understand the craft, you have to understand the music, you have to understand what music sells, you have to understand what strategies to implement. There's a lot in regards to marketing. So there's a lot that people don't really understand. Most people are just businessmen. They just have money. I'm like, I want to support artists. Let me let me start a record label. But then they forget there's the business part. You have to understand the business before you even decide to start a record label. And that's why for me it took me at least, let's say, 7 good years to get here. And I'll tell you for a fact, RKC is well capable as a fully fledged record label. It's only a matter of time, because they say good things take time. I believe in the next few months, days, years, you guys will see the results. Yeah.
Okay, maybe you can tell us, how would you describe your journey with Otile Brown? It's been 6 good years of working together. How would you describe it?
It's been a crazy journey, roller coaster. There's always ups and downs. There's good times, there's bad times, there's ugly times. But the good thing is when you have a proper understanding, as management with the artist that you're working with, it becomes really, really easier to maneuver. So what I like to say is it's been a great journey. My heart is actually content. You understand? The fact that we part ways at this point has my heart at peace, because we've done so much together. I believe what we've done can really speak on itself. So I'll just say it's a beautiful journey. Yeah.
Today, the government is set to launch Talanta Era.
Yeah.
And as a record holder,
Yeah.
and someone who has experience in music, do you think the government is giving input enough to Kenyan musicians?
The government is not really doing much when it comes to supporting the music business and artistry. And there's a lot. If let's say, if we can even go back to last year, we had what's it called, the Nairobi Festival. Yeah, this is an establishment and an entity by the county government. You understand? A lot of artists until today have not even gotten paid. You understand? And this is the government. Artists came, they put in their work, they did right by the government and the contracts, but till today, I can tell you, I know a lot of artists who didn't even get paid. You understand? I feel like there's so much the government could be doing when it comes to the supporting the music. There's a lot, but that's a discussion for another day. Yeah.
Labda kwa Kiswahili, kwa wale mashabiki wa Otile Brown ambao wamekuwa wakimshabikia sana, ni nini ambalo ungesema ilikuwa nguvu moja ya Otile Brown na ni changamoto gani mlipitia kwa hiyo miaka 6 kutoka hapo?
Otile Brown, one thing nguvu yenye nitasema, I don't think there's an artist who's sorry, nafanya jibu kwa Kiswahili sio? Kiswahili kigumu kidogo, ila I'm gonna try. Nguvu moja nitasema ni nzuri zaidi ya Otile Brown, he's a very focused artist. Yeye ni artist anajielewa, you understand, he knows what he wants, and he knows what he brings to the table, and also the good thing about him is that he doesn't compromise. Nimerudia kizungu kidogo but samahani. Yeah, so I'd say he's a very focused person. He knows what he wants and he's on top of things 100%.
With the launch of the new music label, what are the visions and goals of this?
So our main agenda is to uplift talents. This is what happened. Yeah, a lot of people don't know. When I tell you, for me, I'm a product of experience in the industry. Yeah, it means I learned to do the business on the job. You understand? I was not born. I didn't go to school to become a manager. You understand? I didn't go to like the university and say, hey, I want to become to learn music management. No, I had to learn on the job. But what happened is Otile he believed in me and he gave me an opportunity. So that's the same thing we're extending to to new upcoming talent. We're creating a record label to give an opportunity that can change other artists lives, and most importantly their families, because when you build an artist, they can be able to impact jamii and also their families. So for us, our main goal is to create opportunities to new and upcoming talent, so that they can support the future generations and their families.
Okay, how do you plan to support the upcoming artists? Are you specific on different genres that you're going to focus on?
With my understanding of the business, and the experience I've had for a while, I'm very particular with the kind of sound that I'm looking for, and with time, I believe the fans and everybody else will see the kind of talent that we're looking for. I'm very, very specific when it comes to the sound. For me, I'm looking for a sound. It's not about just talent. Anybody can sing, you understand? Anybody can go to the studio and do what they can do, but I'm looking for a very specific sound. And with time, when we keep putting out the music, then people will realize the kind of sound that we're looking for.
Maybe a question. Of course, we've seen you guys go tour worldwide and also in the country.
Yeah.
And have been a concern that has been imekuwa ikijirudia sana, especially when you guys go abroad.
Yeah.
There are some fans who feel like Otile Brown is really not as good as we thought when it comes to live performance.
All right.
Maybe you can tell us what maybe exactly happened.
I don't know, that's a tricky question because now I'm not really supposed to be speaking on anything Otile Brown's business. So I don't think I can be able to answer that question for now. Yeah.
Tukimalizia mambo ya Otile, tumie message, tumie ujumbe.
Mtumie ujumbe Otile Brown.
Just tell Brown.
Look at the camera to tell you.
Otile Brown, you're my big brother. I love you so much, and I wish you the very best. In a new journey with your new team. God bless you, and I'm always a phone call away in case you need me.
So, Noriega.
Yeah.
So we see before you opened your label,
Yeah.
we understand that Lexil was previously signed under one Otile's label.
Yeah, yeah.
And kidogo hakukaa sana, lakini mliendelea kupiga shughuli.
Yeah, yeah.
What is it with Lexil that you feel that wewe mwenyewe umemchukua? Is it Otile who had signed him in Otile's label, or is it Noriega who had signed Lexil in Otile's label? Kwa sababu umeondoka na yeye.
No, but if it's Otile's label, I cannot really be the one to sign him on Otile's label. So it's actually Otile Brown who signed Lexil under Just in Love Music. Yeah, and for one reason or another, I'm not just in love. I was Otile Brown's manager, but Otile Brown owns a record label, Just in Love Music. I was not part of Just in Love, and for one reason or another, the working arrangement didn't really work. But to answer your question, Lexil is a very, very talented artist. He has a natural gift when it comes to music, and also he knows what he wants to, and he has so much passion for music. Lexil, I feel like I'm just grateful, to be able to find talent, because you see, when it comes to Otile knows what he wants to, yeah. So when you find somebody who understands what they want, and you as a businessman and a management, you know what you want, it's easy for you guys to work together. So it's the same thing. Lexil also knows what he wants. He's very patient. He believes in himself, and he listens also. I like the fact that he listens. I told him this is what happened. Lexil used to pester me a lot for almost a year. Noriega, I want to work with you. I want to work with you as my manager. And I would keep telling him, I'm not ready to take another artist yet. I'm not in a position where I feel like I can build you to the best of my ability. But he, what he tell me? I'm going to still keep working, yeah? I'm going to still keep working until you feel like you're ready to work with me. Then we can sit down and work together. So he's somebody who believes in me, and I believe in him too. And I'm excited, for what lies ahead.
Yeah, so another question concerning Lexil.
Yeah.
First, maybe someone who doesn't know Lexil, guys, Lexil hayuko kwa hiyo meza hapo.
That's true.
He has to clarify that. Unajua tunashindwa. The other people ni nani?
No.
Ngine anaweza kuwa na watch aseme na
So
Lexil
maybe-
amenyamaza.
So I understand. Maybe I can introduce you to the gentleman sitting on my left. Yeah, it's called Ansbert. He's actually in the finance department in the company. Yeah.
Okay. So another question, which is I feel is very important concerning Lexil.
Yeah.
Now we've seen Lexil is big. Like there's a time it's been ranked one of the most watched on the other platform,
Spotify. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's rare to see him perform like locally in Kenya.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him. He's not being booked in gigs, and the gigs he has done, maybe mostly in Inchi, he was being tagged along the artists who you used to manage.
Yeah.
So what can we say RKC is going to do to make sure that Lexil anapata madini huku nyumbani? Because most people hawajui Lexil until maybe Jovial afanye kitu na yeye ama Otile. You see, people don't know Lexil, but he's big. He has talent, as you said. Me namkubali sana.
Yeah.
He has done projects with even Rayvanny, but the song watu walikuwa na focus sana na Vanny Boy. So what is it that you as a manager is going to do to add more value to this artist? Because si tunampenda, tungependa kuattend gig ya Lexil.
Nice. That's a very good question. Yeah. Thanks to Mbili.
Thank you.
To answer your question, yeah, what we're doing right now, we signed Lexil end of last year, yeah, when I was in the US, and currently the plan is, to build his brand. You understand? Lexil cannot go do a show locally because he's not big yet. His brand is not to that level where you can say, hey, let him, do a show here. You understand? So what we're working on is, we have plans, we have strategy to focus and build on his brand, so that he can become, a national, household name also, yeah. And to also, like I said, his sound, like you said, is more international. He has, the biggest, song on Spotify, yeah, for I believe Kenyan artists. So the plan is also his big, his song crosses over international easier, but you see in the Kenyan market, yeah, the song is not even that big, yeah. So we as a record label, we understand we need to put in work to build his brand at home first. He has to become a big brand in Kenya even before he gets to the international platforms. So the plan is there. We're going to work on that, and I know for a fact in the next couple of years.
Another question. Ati? So another question.
Yeah.
Your artist just released a song which is doing very well, featuring Jovio, and let me talk about the video. The video is kind of controversial because it features one Baha. Yeah. There's been a debate. You guys were chasing clout with Baha for the video. So as part of the team that funded the video, what was the happening? Like, we want a story.
Was it clout or not clout?
Yeah, clout or not.
What do you think?
Video.
What do you guys think? Was it clout or not? BTG, ilikuwa clout ama? Nani. I think I'll just say that's a case of opportunity meets preparation, yeah. Because what happened is we had worked on the video prior, yeah. So we shot the video. The thing is, we wanted to bring out a really nice storyline, and who better to go to than our Baha. He's a great talent when it comes to acting. So we had planned to we shot the video before the whole drama, the Nas Judy coming out and saying da. You understand? But you shoot a video, you have a release schedule, right? The release schedule was in that same week, right before the drama happened, and that's why you see he still shared. So what people don't understand is we were not chasing clout. That's the truth. For me, I understand what clout means for the business. I know there are artists who, before they release a music, they have to do clout. They have to create some form of kiki. But with the level of talent that I've worked with, we never really had to do that. It was never really our focus. So even with the new talent that I'm going to be working with, it's going to be, if it's clout, it's going to be like a very, very strategic sort of a clout. It's not going to be just like any other clout. So that's just a case of we had a video, it was ready, it happened, the release day coincided with the same time, and we just released the songs.
So Yamwisho, lately we've seen so many talents being posted on Nairobi Gossip and other platforms. Watu wanalia sana au hizo talents ichukuliwe, people should do something about those talents, and so far we haven't seen anybody coming out to support those talents. Watuka Kinangesh, Rex, and the ETC. So you as a label, are you in a position to give maybe one or two of them an opportunity to showcase what they do?
Yeah, the reason why we started the record label is basically to do that, yeah, to support new and coming talent, yeah. But you see, it's a full record label. I'm just the face. You understand? I'm the founder, but there's a team, yeah. And the reason we're ready to support any talent, yeah, so long as you have the same vision that we have, and you're ready to work, we're definitely more than happy to support talent, yeah. because we believe in talent. Talent is what got us here, and we have to keep supporting talent.
On behalf of Kido, he's asking how much did you pay Baha for appearing in the video?
Hey, Baha, we paid him a lot of cash. I'm not gonna lie, we paid him like a lot. Yeah.
All right, Noriega, I want to say congratulations. You've done much in the industry. You've impact the industry, the growth of Kenyan music industry. I can say that honestly.
Thank you very much, Kido.
Of course, sometimes we differ on how you guys run your things. Sometimes you guys do kiki. We feel like you guys have much potential to do much. We expect much from you guys. Now, my question is very simple. One, through your journey working with Otile for the last 6 years, I don't know what is your reward Otile has given you, maybe an appreciation in terms of money, in terms of gift, in terms of a house.
Yeah.
Because you've done much, a lot. Second, my second question was now moving forward. What is the relationship between you with Otile? Is it in terms of business consultation? Are you guys still hanging out together? Or what is the change?
All right. Thank you very much for the warm words, Kido. Yeah, I appreciate it. First question is what did I the gift I got?
Yeah. The reward. Your reward for the good work is done.
Ah, nice. That's a very good question. And I feel like people look at gifts in different capacities. Yeah. The people who want material gifts, and the people who appreciate. You see, somebody like me, I feel like the greatest gift Otile ever gave me was an opportunity. You understand? He believed in me, at a time where it was crucial. It was a crucial point of his career, but he gave me an opportunity. And for that, I'm forever grateful. For me, it's never about material things, yeah? I know a lot of people want to, there's more to, gifting and blessings than, just the material stuff. And then also, I don't feel like it's right for me to kusema nime gift you hiki na hiki na hiki. He's gifted me on my birthday. We were coming from London. He got me a gift. And I really, really appreciate it, yeah? So I'm not the kind of a person who's going to come out and say, as a gentleman, I don't feel like it's really right, but he's done so much for me, and I really appreciate it. To answer your second question, we're in a good place. We're in a good place. There's no issue. The only thing we're not doing is we're not doing business together.
Okay, the reason why I asked that is that because much you've done a lot with Otile, so now moving forward, because I believe Otile, you'll be earning from Otile's maybe booked show before the announcement. Mm-hmm. You'll be earning from Otile's realities. I don't know if there's a split sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe kama kuna deni ujalipo unasema pia.
Hakuna deni. We're very professional people, yeah, and we run the brand on a professional capacity. So hamna deni, and as you can see, like I said, the split was gonna happen a while back. You understand? About I think March, when we came back from Germany, but there's contracts that we had to see through that was still under my company, yeah, and including the London festival that was very successful, yeah. So we had to give all that time, you understand, to to make sure everything is good. So hamna deni kabisa, and any contracts that are still valid will still remain valid. You understand? Yeah.
Another question is, what makes RKC different from other music labels in Kenya?
What makes RKC different from other music record label?
Yeah.
I can't really answer your question directly, yeah, because that would mean I'm sort of trying to compare and compete, and for me, I really don't. I don't really compete. I don't compare. The only person that I try to compete with is the person I was yesterday, yeah. But I'll tell you for a fact, RKC is a solid record label. We have really, really great plans, and how we're gonna build the record label. Because you see, I don't even know how other record labels operate. I've never worked for any other record label. I don't know the mode of operation, so I can't even say we do this different, they do this different. I cannot really speak on that, but I just want people to know that RKC is a very solid record label, and we've we have crazy resources and investments, and we are ready to take the Kenyan music to the next level. That's for a fact.
Maybe a last one. You worked with Jovial before.
Sure.
And just in love music. Maybe do you think you can bring her to a KC cartel?
Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. But she's a phenomenal artist. Phenomenal. Yeah.
The last one.
Sure.
You mentioned that Otile approached you long time when you were working with Otile Brown. But when you look at the platform of Otile Brown, I haven't seen any, maybe the list, but for me, I haven't seen any collaboration between the two. What could you do?
Biggest song Lexil has is Bounce featuring Otile Brown. Yeah, that's the biggest. So they've worked together. They have another song called Remedy, which is still doing really amazing. Yeah. So yeah.
So will they again do the collab now that you're managing Lexil and Otile is your past?
There's no issue. If you look at collaborations, I feel like they're very strategic projects that an artist and his management decide to undertake. Yeah. So if ever there's a time and we feel like this project could suit Otile, we'll definitely reach out and and see the way forward, because like I said, there's no issue between us. We still maintain a friendship. And if also you look at Lexil's EP, Love and Vibes EP, the project came out after we came back from Europe, and there's a song called Tonight. The video just came out like 2 weeks ago. Otile, Lexil featuring Otile. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Noriega and the team.
Sure. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. God bless you.